welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. 2 or 3 times a year I like to take you guys through a closet declutter for the different seasons. It's usually around spring and fall, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be putting together a little fall wardrobe and doing a fall closet declutter with all of my clothes. It's starting to get to that time of year where it's getting a little bit cooler, so I wanted to rotate my clothes out, put the summer spring pieces in the back, and bring out all of the cozy fall pieces. And I'll show you guys how I also still make those spring and summer clothing items accessible. Even though it is getting a little bit chillier, there are some 80-degree days sort of sprinkled in there, and there are some things that I like to layer for the fall time and for the cooler seasons. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe for new home decor, DIY, and homemaking content every single week on my channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you really like it. And another thing, if you are new, make sure that you check out my fall playlist that I'll have linked down below for you. I already have quite a few videos that I have down there, and there's at least 1 or 2 more videos that I plan on making for the fall time. So super excited to bring you guys through this new season, and it just feels like it's gonna be a good fall. So anyway, I think it's time that we dive into this closet. So let me show you guys what I'm working with and sort of my process, and we can get started. Alright, so this is what we're working with right now. I didn't tidy up. This is how it originally was, so not too bad. Tell me you're a college student without telling me you're a college student. I have a couple of returns and just a couple of random food items that my mom will pick up for me for school, and I never know where to put them, so I just put them all here. So we will figure out a place for that, but other than that, everything basically needs to be tidied up, and then the clothes just need to be rotated. So I have like my shorts and things towards the front. We'll switch those around. These I need to recolor coordinate. If you guys watched my last closet declutter, I always like to color coordinate because it just makes it look so much better instantly. And I make these videos pretty much, like I said, 2 or 3 times a year. If you want like the full like purge of my closet, I will have that video linked down below, as well as the whole playlist I've made, because I have made so many closet declutter videos. So I think what we're gonna do first is start with the tops here. I gotta figure out how many outfits I can put together. That was really fun doing a sort of capsule wardrobe last time. So I think I'm going to try to figure out what is fall, what is winter, and what is spring and summer, and then we'll just flip them. So put everything towards the front that is going to be for this season, and then everything towards the back that was for the other seasons. Before we start taking things out and organizing them, I did want to share a few pieces that I have picked up for this year. If you guys watched my spring and summer declutter, I was talking about how I needed a few more basics, so I did get some more of those sort of layering pieces, as well as some seasonal basics that I really liked that were at a really good price. So the first one being this quarter zip. I got this from Kohl's, and it was super affordable. It's technically part of their juniors line, but I feel like certain things you can get away with that are really good quality, especially like their sweatshirts and things. So it's this really pretty sort of burnt orange color, so that was really pretty. Another thing I got was this top. I got this from Lulu's. This one was probably like the only splurge of everything that I purchased. It's this really pretty sort of black floral top, and it's so pretty. It's like cinched at the waist here, and the sleeves are super flowy. I wore this in my last video. It is so silky and beautiful. So it is so nice. I just got this in a small. That's usually the size that I am, and I did sew up the neckline just a little bit. I want to say, yeah, I used to go like all the way down to here, so I did sew it up just a couple inches just to make it a lot more comfortable. Another thing I picked up, I did pick up a couple bodysuits on clearance. So I got this really pretty one. Again, this is from Lulu's. It is super soft. It is double lined, which I really like, especially for these sorts of things that are like skin tight. It just makes them a lot more comfortable, I would say. And speaking of which, that is another hack. Something that I really like to do is go on designer sites like Lulu's and look at their clearance section. You can usually get these for super good prices. So I'll try to find the links for these. It's kind of hit or miss on what's on clearance and everything, but so cute. It's just this really pretty sort of purple taupey color, really flowy sleeves, so this is going to be easy to layer with all the cozy sweaters and things. The next one is another bodysuit that I got from Lulu's. This one is very simple. It's black and it is ribbed. I don't know if you can tell that, but again, just super basic, and I think it's gonna be really pretty with lots of cardigans for this fall. This one I don't think I can share a link for. This was one of those pieces where you buy it and you can't return it. I took a gamble, and this was a little sweater that I got. It has some nice flowy sleeves and it's a little tight at the bottom. This is really nice for this time of season where it's kind of like 60s, sometimes lower 70s, and you can get away with wearing a sweater because it has so many holes in it. And lastly, I picked up this sweater from Francesca's. I love Francesca's, but it is so expensive. Like I said, I'm a college student. Like, it's kind of a miracle that I actually ended up getting this for the price that I did. I got this for $25. They were doing like a 50% off the whole store sort of thing. That was a while ago, so I'll try to find it, but I can't guarantee it's gonna be the same price. But that might be another site where you can like check their clearance section or check their clearance section online, and you could probably find some really good things. So I just got this super pretty olive green sweater. It has this sort of fun detail on the side, and it's just so chunky, it's cozy, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a lot of this color in my wardrobe right now. I am loving green at the moment, so I think it's perfect for fall, personally. But yeah, that is everything new that I got this year in terms of decluttering out some things. I'm guessing there's gonna be a couple things. Like I said, I do this all the time, so whenever I do it, it only takes me like 30 minutes, and that means that I obviously don't get rid of as many things all at once. So we're going to pull everything out, sort of put everything into their color categories, and put it back in the closet all nice and organized. So as I started going through clothes, I actually ended up making a few different piles that I wanted to share. So I made like a work clothes pile. I literally have like 4 tops in here, just because obviously I don't need that many. So I have those. These are all of the summer specific pieces. There are some summer things mixed into here, but I can also layer them, which is why they ended up in the winter and fall pile. And this just goes to show that my method, I feel like, for this whole capsule wardrobe, tucking away the seasons that aren't relevant to right now, really works, because I'm super excited. I have a bunch of sweaters and things. Chloe, I found your cardigan, and they're all so pretty. I forgot about this. I forgot about this cute little quarter zip that's also like a sweater material. It is so cute. I have this like little Sherpa sweatshirt. It's so cute. And then this little red sort of cardigan button up that I got for Christmas last year. So many fun things. And I also forgot to show you guys this crew neck. I believe I got this in a medium, so it'd be a bit on the oversized end, but this is so cute. It's a Gildan sweatshirt. Basically all of the shirts and everything that we got for school, like for high school, when I was in high school obviously, were from this brand, and they hold up so well. I got this from Walmart for like $17, and then I just used my Cricut to put "kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul." Absolutely love this. I told you guys that green is really having its moment right now, but we have this fall sort of winter pile, summer work, and then this is my winter coat, which I'm still gonna put in the back because it's not quite cold enough for that, thank goodness. So this is what we're working with. I'm going to put all of this stuff in the back of the closet, and then I'm just going to color coordinate everything else. Well, I'm also gonna put that in the back. Obviously right now would be a great time to get rid of anything that you're not wearing, maybe things that are getting worn out, and it'll make a lot more space in your closet. have everything sorted and everything in its place, it's time to do the fun part of calculating how many outfits we can get. It's gonna be a little bit more rough just because fall, you layer things, it's not always just one thing. But I always love doing this just to remind myself how many outfits I can actually make on the daily, because I'm guilty of going into my closet and being like, I have no clothes. Clearly I have clothes, so I think it's a good reminder to put together a few outfits, sort of figure out what's going to go together, and sometimes it gives you different ideas if you just sort of lay everything out together. Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of math just so I don't need to pull everything out of the closet again. Alright, so like 19-ish tops. We're gonna round up to 20 just for 20. So yeah, we're gonna do 20 by 6 bottoms. 7. That is 120 outfits, give or take just a few, just because, you know, certain things don't go with light jeans and stuff like that. But 120 outfits, that's not even counting the dresses, which I probably don't wear as many dresses during the fall and the winter, of course. And there's not even that many articles of clothing. That's a win. I think I'm really happy with where I'm at. So now we're just going to put on the final touches. We're going to tidy up a little bit, refold all of these t-shirts, reorganize the dresses just a little bit, and then just pull everything together. It's just looking so good so far. I've only been doing this for like 30 minutes, so highly recommend this method. That is going to wrap up this year's fall closet declutter. Even though we didn't declutter a lot per se, we definitely organized and got it in a much better place for the rest of the season and into the winter months. And you may have noticed from the after footage, I did end up using that bottom shelf for some returns and things that I need to get to. Usually I put my shoes there, but I couldn't find my fall or winter shoes, which isn't a big deal. I mean, realistically, I'm probably not going to need them for a few more weeks at least, hopefully. So for now it works, and it serves as a really good reminder to get them off of that shelf. So that's the purpose it's going to be serving right now. But I am so happy with how it turned out. It just looks so much nicer. And just everything's a lot more organized, everything's in its place, and now all of my seasonal pieces for the fall are out and ready to be used. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe for more home decor, DIY, and homemaking content every single week on my channel. I love making this type of content for you guys, so let me know if you really liked it. But I believe that is everything. I hope you guys are having a wonderful fall season so far, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys.